Was that a response to Thursday, or was it more just because that's what you thought the work against Oregon was?
A little bit of each. They don't have as many three-point shooters. It didn't seem like as Oregon, but it was more. I'm not sure how confident we were in our man defense after Thursday, and so we thought let's at least start the game out zone, see how it goes, and hopefully we can gain some confidence with that defense, and then we'll just go from there. And it wasn't great, but it was fairly effective.
Down the stretch, of course, you couldn't play zone yet now because you were shooting threes. How'd you feel about the way you guys played defense down the
stretch? Starks hit some deep shots. The one by Roberto Nelson when Mike Ladd was near him, I really felt Mike should have been up on him tighter. I mean, Roberto's a great shooter, and you can't give him that easy of a look. But I thought Starks hit some tough shots with a hand in his face for the most part. And Oregon State did what they needed to do to get the ball to the right people and get shots off. And unfortunately for us, they hit a few.
Well, fortunately, at the last, when they had a chance to tie it with about 16 seconds left, Cunningham had the kick out. It was wide open.
Yeah, it surprised me he missed that because he's a great shooter. And we just lucked out in a sense that he missed that shot, and we were able to come up with it.
Reggie had a pretty impressive game. He had that ball today, especially. I don't know, they don't seem to get into the finals, but I know he had one turnover going, and he had the ball so much. I didn't think he played.
I thought he did a really good job. If the stats are right, he had 9 assists, 1 turnover, and the ball was in his hands, like you said, quite a bit. And it was critical to us that he had the ball in his hands and had the kind of game he had because some of the other guys were not as fortunate. And yet, again, Oregon State, I believe their opponents average 18 turnovers per game. So it's not like I'm excited about our 16, but it could have been worse. Teams average 20 turnovers per game against them. So, for me, as often as they go for steals and as good as they are defensively and as quick, hate to say it, but tonight we'll take 16.
They wanted to foul Paper down the stretch. And he's a pretty good free throw shooter for a guy that doesn't really shoot the ball that well from 15 feet.
Yeah, I think Marcus is very confident in his ability to shoot free throws. And he's proven that the last few years. He's stepped up to the line many times and has hit big free throws. So I was glad to see, him get to the line again tonight.
And then Brock, of course, went kind of off tonight. It seemed like he was playing with a lot of extra emotion. Was there any reason behind that? I mean, he was screaming and yelling.
He's a competitor. He understands what was at stake, and we dropped the one the other day, and this would have been our second home game, and we really, really, really needed a win. And I think that's just the competitive side of him coming out. But he hit some big threes and obviously put some points on the board, did a good job.
Back to Reggie's play a little bit. We really need him to play kind of that. It seems so much under control, more under control tonight than the other night.
Yeah, he had great composure. And I think he embraced the fact that, hey, give me the ball and let me have it, because he played a lot of minutes. And I've blamed myself many times for playing him too many minutes. And yet tonight was another one of those situations where he might have played 2 or 3 too many, but to his credit, he did a great job of handling the situation and handling the ball.
Ken, I know you were a real confident player where you guys would come back and play a lot better tonight, and it's real early, but that first game, it was just so decided. Did you see this as a gut check, and what did you think of the way the guys just responded mentally? They came out aggressive and hard right from the start.
Yeah, we talked about that today, that this game will be a real test of our character and who we are as we try to create our identity as a team. And if we come out today and we're flat or we just don't simply play well, then maybe we aren't that good. And we kind of put it on our shoulders and put the onus on us as a team and as a staff. Can we get the job done? And the guys did a nice job today.
Talk about getting the split here, but then also having, over the course of this weekend, 18,000 fans and fans to see you guys play.
Yeah, it was great to see as many Cougs out there as we had. I thought it was two really good crowds, and we're very appreciative of the people that came out to support us. It made it for a fun environment.
They're a pretty good defensive team. I mean, they've been playing pretty well defensively. You guys shot 50, almost 54%. What was the main reason behind that?
I thought we did a good job sharing the ball. You know, we definitely coughed it up a few times, but you're going to get that when you're asking guys just to move it, move it, move it. And I thought we played a pretty unselfish game.
There were two back-to-back plays late in the game where Reggie hit Rock for a layup right at the shot clock expired, and then on the very next possession, Marcus had the ball right at the basket and then kicked it back out for a three-pointer. Is that sort of the epitome of that sharing the ball?
That, and I think that's progress for us as a team to manage the clock and value the ball within a possession. And that's a positive step in what direction we want to go in late game situations.
Coach, talking about Devontae Lacey, and you guys get to schedule more games here next year?
We'll see. He'll probably be lobbying for that. He has shot the ball well here in Spokane.
We talk about his play as well, just the way he's responded.
I think he did a good job tonight. He was getting pressured at the end by Starks, and Starks is a extremely quick, pesky defender, and he really gave Devontae trouble. But you know, Devontae's a freshman, and these are the type of games that are going to make him better. He's going to be a good one.